and welcome to Kadence Amplify. My name is John Clark. Our sessions today are designed to help build your learning, solidify your knowledge, and help you grow. We have some amazing speakers who are going to be giving you some great tips, great advice, and some pertinent information. All of our sessions are being recorded, so if you have a chance to not only rewatch the ones you see today, you also have another chance to watch the sessions in the other tracks, or that you couldn't get to live today. You'll be able to see all of those on the Kadence YouTube channel in the coming weeks. You have opportunities to ask questions in the chat, and I'll bring them up during our Q&A for each speaker after they finish their presentation. And we will have a couple of speakers today, so let's get started with our first one. Sharif Abuzaid is a Kadence products expert who helps coaches and online course creators turn their websites into a lead generation machine. He has 7+ years of experience building websites using Kadence products and loves to share his knowledge in his YouTube channel, Abuzaid WP, which I will share in the chat after we get going. Sharif, how goes it? How you doing?
Hey, John, all is fine. Nice. It's nice to be with you guys today.
Looking forward to your presentation today. One thing I wanted to ask is, if you can you tell us a little bit about what you like to do when it comes to Kadence?
So I think I'm one of the oldest, if not the oldest, Kadence user. I have been using their products for almost for more than 10 years now, before even Kadence theme became a product. I like to use Kadence, the complete Kadence ecosystem to help clients, generate leads through their websites, and also to increase their sales. So that's it. I mean, I use Kadence almost like every day from my work.
Excellent, excellent. Kadence is an excellent product. So I will leave the stage. The floor is yours. Feel free, and I'll be back.
Oh, okay, cool. Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to be here today at the stage with Kadence Amplify event. As I mentioned, I've been using the products of Kadence for almost 10 years now. So I like to share some of my experience as a user of Kadence with you today. So let me share my screen here and show you a website. So let me show this one. So my job today is to turn this website, which I have created using one of the amazing Kadence starter templates. My job today is to turn this website into a lead generation machine using the Kadence ecosystem. And now by lead generation, I mean that how we can turn this, how we can use this website to build our email list and get in the contact information like the email and name from everyone who is visiting our website. So now I'm going to show you 4 different ways that we can turn this website into a lead generation machine, as I mentioned. And if we have time, and if you stay till the end of this presentation, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. Now, let me start by showing you the plugins that we have in our website. So let me go to the installed plugins list. So we have here Kadence Blocks Pro extension, and also we have the Kadence Blocks free plugin, and we have Kadence Conversions and Kadence premium add-on for the Kadence theme. As I mentioned, I'm using only the Kadence ecosystem in this presentation, not all of the ecosystem, only 3 plugins as you see. Now, to start this, start with the first way, I mean, for the main feature of Kadence that I'll be using to turn this website into a lead generation is called Hook the Elements. And this is a premium feature that comes with Kadence Premium add-on to activate. Make sure, of course, you need to make sure that you are activating this feature by going to Appearance and then choosing Kadence, because usually this will come as a switched off. This is the feature that I'm looking for. As I mentioned, it's called Hook the Elements. It comes switched off. So make sure that you are switching on this. Once you switch it on, make sure to refresh the page so you can have this sub elements, if we say sub menu. So let's go to the Elements tab. And I consider the Elements feature of Kadence the most powerful feature, because I mean, you can do so many things using the Kadence Elements feature. Now, the first way to turn this website into a lead generation machine is to have an opt-in section at the bottom of every blog post of our website. So if someone is reading the blog post, I can give them a chance to opt in for my free thing or free lead magnet. This can be like a free ebook, which I'm going to show you today. This can be like a free checklist, a free online course if you are selling online courses and you want to give people a chance to try your teaching style. So let me show you how you can add an opt-in section at the bottom of every blog post, just like that, without so much work. So what we need to do now is to click add new to create or add a new element here. And for Kadence elements, we will have we have 4 types here. We have the content section, the fixed section, template, and the HTML editor. For the feature that we are looking for, I'll be using the content section. And let's give this a name. Let's call this opt-in posts, for example, okay? Or opt-in section for posts, just to make a name here. I'll start by adding a 2-column row. So let me add a 2-column row here. And I'll start by, adding a background color. So I'll go to the style tab, background color. I will add this style tab here. And then I will add my ebook. I'm going to give people an ebook that they can download. So I will add my image. So this is my ebook here. I will click here. Let me just decrease the size of the image here. Let's make this like center aligned. Then I need to have like a title or a main title, and then I have a subtitle, then our opt-in form. So let me copy the content of this opt-in section because I have the content ready here before the presentation. So let's add a title here. This will be my title. And let me add a subtitle. Let me just drag it here. And then we need to have to add our opt-in form here. Now, Kadence Pro comes with Kadence Pro comes with a very powerful form widget. Actually, it comes with the free one, but if you want to have an extra group of features or set of features, you need to have the Kadence Pro add-on or plugin. So let's add an advanced form here. Let's choose this one. Let's start by creating an opt-in form, and I'm going to use this opt-in form that we are going to create with so many sections today. So let's click create new. Here, as I mentioned, we can use the Kadence blocks advanced form block to create different types of forms. We can use it to create a contact form with options, or just a subscriber an opt-in section with an email, or only with a subscription with name and email. This is the one I'm going to use today. So let's start by choosing a layout, and then for the style, I will just use the basic style. And I will give this a name, let's say opt-in form, name, and email, just to know which one we are using. Let's click create. As you can see now, we have this opt-in form, but I don't like the style. I usually like to have like the name and email just below each other, or in a column like style or something like this. So what I'm going to do is that I will choose the row layout of the section. So let me open the document overview. I will choose the row layout that includes the name and email, and I will collapse the rows like this. So now we have here this opt-in section. We are almost done with designing this. So let's make sure that it is like aligned center. And for the text alignment, let's make this center to the left. And the last thing that we need to do, maybe add a box shadow. I usually like to use box shadows. Now we are done with designing our opt-in section. The next step to do is to tell Kadence elements that where do we want to place this opt-in section. What I mean by at the bottom of each blog post. To do this, we need to go to the elements settings here, and this is where the magic, the actual or the real magic happens. We need to do 3 things, at least 3 things here. We need to define the placement, define the display settings, and the user settings. The placement is where you choose where do you like to add this section, not only opt-in sections, I mean any type of content that you are creating using Kadence elements. Usually you will have to, try with each part of this, especially if you are trying to add this content, this opt-in section inside the content. But I know where I want to have it. I will choose after entry content here. So this is the placement. I need to add this content section just after the entry content, after the content of my page or post. But still, I need to choose specifically if I want to display this with posts and pages or which part of content. So I need to choose the display settings. And here I can choose if I want to display this across all of my website pages or only in the front page, but I like to display this only inside the single posts. But not only the single posts, I need to display this only to, if you like to display this to the logged in users or the logged out users, you can choose it from here, but I like to display this across all of my single posts and also to all of my website users. Now, if we click save here and save again and publish this, and let's open any of our website blog posts. Let's go to the blog page. If we go to the bottom of the blog page, here we'll find this is our content section here. Of course, maybe we need to tweak the look of it, but still, this is where we can find it. So let me just go to the customizer, and I need to get rid of the sidebar so you can see how it will look like. So let's go to the single posts here, and let's choose layout to be like, okay, let's choose the narrow. Okay, now if we go down here, you'll find it like this. Of course, you still if you want to, decrease the size, make any tweaks, you can still do this using the Kadence elements by designing the opt-in section. So this is the first way that you can use the Kadence elements to add an opt-in section and to generate leads from the website visitors who are reading your blog posts. The second way is to add a top notification bar. So let's say that, of course, Black Friday is coming and maybe you need to generate some leads from the people who are visiting your website during Black Friday, or even promote one of your offers. Maybe you want to promote like a discount for your online courses or your membership website. You can use the elements feature to have this top notification bar. Let me show you how you can do this. Again, let's go to the appearance tab here. Let's click elements. Let's switch this one off. Of course, you still can have all of these, but I like to switch this off to make it faster for us today in this presentation. Now, let's start by adding or creating a new element here. And remember that the last one or the previous one, we have chosen the content section. But in this section, or in this time, I'll be using the fixed section tab here or type here. Let's call this Black Friday top notification bar. We'll have something extra in this one because this is only for a specific event during the year. So we'll need to have an extra option during the element settings here. So let's create our top notification bar. We can create it by just creating a 2-column row like this. Let's make this one smaller. Okay. I always like to know how to create these top notification bars. I always see them when I'm visiting a few websites, and this like attract my attention always. So I always dreamed about how we can make it. And Kadence make it very easy to be created. So inside the row layout, I will add a background style. Let's make this like dark red. And I will start by adding a button here. Let's say that I'm making like a discount. So let's, for the CTA, let's say claim your discount now. Okay. And let's add this arrow. Now I need to have the content of my offer. So let me just copy it here. Okay, and let's add a section widget. Let's make this like a paragraph. make this in decentralized and change the text color into white. I think we need to make this larger. Okay, this now looks fine. All right, let's make this full width because I want to have the notification bar at the top full width across all of my screens widths. And also maybe we need to get rid of the padding here. So let's go to the advanced tab. For the padding, let's make this smaller. I think now this looks fine. Maybe we need to decrease the size of this. Still, we need to make it much. So let's make this 20, customize as 25 or 30. Let's make this 25. Okay. And let's go to the advanced or the element settings. And here inside the placement, you'll find new placement because remember that we have chosen the element type to be like a fixed section. So each element type will have different placement settings. And because this is a fixed section, we have the option to fix this at the top, above the transparent header, fix it top after a scroll, and also can make this at the bottom. Let's start by, because my website is using a transparent header, especially in the home page, I will choose fix it above the transparent header. Display settings, I like to show this across all of my website pages. Again, if you like to choose this, to display this in specific pages, you can feel free to do this, but I like to display this across all of my website pages because this is a Black Friday promotion. Now, for the users, I'm offering this to everyone. There is another setting that we'd like to make here. This is the expire settings. Remember, this is a promotion only for Black Friday. So you don't have to like log in again and to disable this element. Kadence make it very easy for you just to enable an expiry date here. Let's say this, I'm launching this today. And I want this to automatically, this offer to automatically disappear in the 1st of November. All I need to do is that I need to go here, click choose November, choose the 1st of November, let's say at 11 a.m. Let's add 2 zeros here, choose EM, and let's click publish. Now let's go to the website and view our website here. And here we go. We have this top notification bar displayed across all of my website pages. If we open any of our posts again, if we open this one, still I can see it above here. If we go to the about page, I still see it. But we have an issue here, which is the alignment of the top notification bar. I mean, if you can notice, the button is not aligned with the text. We can easily fix this by going again to, let's go to the elements tab. We need to fix this through the alignment, the vertical alignment of the row itself. So let's choose this one and make sure everything is aligned in the middle. And maybe if we need to, I think we need to get rid of all of this padding here. Let's make this like 15 pixels. Let's click save. And let's see if we manage to fix this. We fixed the alignment. Maybe we need to do something else to fix this spacing. But still, I mean, I can tweak it, but I don't want to spend so much time fixing this. Still, this is the second way that you can turn your website into a lead generation machine. I mean, you can just click here. You can direct people into your course catalog page, so they can choose which course they like to use and have this 50% discount. You can link this even into a landing page. I mean, if you want to use this top bar notification, not only in a special occasion like Black Friday, maybe you want to direct people into your landing page. Maybe you like to have a landing page dedicated only for your ebook. You can just add the link to this button here, and this takes us to the third way of turning your website into a lead generation machine by creating a dedicated landing page. Let me show you how you can do this. So let's go to the dashboard again, and let me just switch off this element here. And let's create a dedicated landing page. So let's go to our pages. Let's click add new page. And let's call this ebook landing page. Okay, so I need to have like a dedicated landing page that I can direct people to from my social media channels, from my maybe paid advertising if you are using Facebook ads. So let's create a landing page using only the Kadence blocks. I'm not going to use the elements feature here. I'm going to use the Kadence blocks. Even if you're not using Kadence, you still can use Kadence blocks. I mean, even if you are not using Kadence theme, you still can use Kadence blocks plugin pro to create a very nice looking landing page. Let me show you how you can do this. So let's go here. I start by adding again a row layout with two columns, but I just like to collapse these columns here because I like to have like a main title, an image of my ebook, and then some bullet points that will show the benefits of my of downloading the ebook. So let's go here and let's add the main title. So let me just copy my title here like this. Let's center align it. Let's make this heading 1. And let's add a subtitle like this. Let's make this center aligned as well. And here for the book and the bullet points benefits, I like to have another row with 2 columns. So I will have a row nested in another row. So let's click add a row, a 2-column row. And let me add my image here. So let's start by adding our image here like this. Let's make it smaller. Let's make this one center aligned. And let's add our bullet points, because I need to have like a bullet point, a group of bullet points that will explain the benefits of downloading my my ebook. So let's start. I mean, the best way to add your bullet points is to use the icon list widget or block that comes with Kadence blocks. I'm going to use only Kadence blocks to create this landing page, which makes it an amazing choice. Icon list. Let's add the first one, and then let's add the second icon list. I have like 6 here. Let me just copy them very quickly. Of course, you need to be good at copywriting. Make sure that you are explaining the benefits of downloading your ebook in a nice way using the copywriting tricks and ways. So now we have this icon list. Now we need to have a button that will link into or link to an opt-in form. Yes, still I can just add my opt-in form here with email and name, but I like to do what's called a two-step opt-in form, which means that I will add a button. When someone clicks this button, an opt-in form with an email and name will pop up, asking them to add their name and email address. And to have this button which will pop up an opt-in form is called this is called a modal block. So let's make sure that to click the complete icon list, and let's add after. Let's choose to have our modal here. This is the modal widget, and here we need to have the text for the button itself. So let me copy it from here. I will add it like this. Now for the modal content, which is what should happen, what should appear when someone clicks the button. This is where I can add my opt-in form. So let's say text sign up below and get access to the ebook. Okay. Let's make this center aligned like this here. And I like to turn this into a text. Usually I don't like to use the heading or the standard paragraphs that comes with the standard WordPress block editor. I always use the text element or text block of Kadence. So let's make this center aligned because it gives me more options. Let's make this larger. Now let's make this medium here. And let's add our opt-in, our form here. Remember the one that we created. So let's search for advanced form. Let me do the usual way of clicking here. And this is advanced form. Let's choose the opt-in form here, and let's select it. I don't have to recreate it from the beginning, but maybe I need to make some tweak here, but I'm going to show you why in a minute. So if someone clicks the button, then you will have this opt-in form pop up like this. Let's change the button, sign up now, or let's say yes, I want the marketing secrets. Okay, let's make this center to the center. Okay, let's fix this. So let's go back again to the model itself. This button, yes, it looks fine, but I need to make it larger in the screen. So let's start by, make this like left aligned. And let's start by creating or changing the background of the model. And this comes in under the link styling. And I highly recommend that the Kadence team make this like the button styling or something like something, make it more clearer. Anyway, so the text, it comes under the link color. Let's make this white, and let's change the background color into this yellow. I will just remove the border. I would choose to have the box shadow of yellow as well. I will do the same for the hover. Okay, make this like this. Now this looks nice. The last thing that I need to do is the with this one, maybe add like increase the font size to 25 pixels. Yes, and change the padding. I need to make this larger into 15 pixels. Yep. We can add an icon here if we like. Let me see if I can add an icon here. Sorry. You know what? I just usually like to delete it, but I add this smaller icon here. So this now looks fine to me. Maybe you need to increase the size of the icon list, and to make a global font size change, make sure you are using or choosing the icon list from here. Let's go to this text styling. Let's make this medium. Yes. And let's increase the icon size into 20 pixels. Yes. And change it into something else. I like to use this arrow usually. And let's change the icon color. Okay. The last thing we need to do with our icon is to increase the spacing here between the icon list themselves, because I need everything to be aligned or almost aligned with the image itself. And let's go to the row. Let's make this all aligned into the middle. And let's add a background color to all of this. So let's go to the row layout, the parent row layout. And let's change this into black and text color into white. I think this now looks better. Let's add some padding here. We'll have one problem if we click here. If we open the model element, you can see that because we have changed the the text color globally into white, we need to make changes here. So let's change the color of the text into black as well. And for the form itself, let's change the labels into black, into black, yes. And now this looks fine. Something that I forgot to mention to you is that once you have this opt-in form ready, whether you are using it in a lead generation page like this or landing page like this, or an opt-in section at the bottom of every blog post, is that you need to connect this into or to your email marketing platform. And this happens under the submit actions here. So submit actions include different actions that you can do. If we click here, you'll find all of these actions. You can choose if you like to link this to Active Campaign, Brief or Blue, ConvertKit, or Fluent CRM, GetResponse, MailChimp, or MailerLite. If you don't find your email marketing platform here, you can just use the webhooks feature, which can easily connect your opt-in form with any one of the popular email marketing platforms. I mean, so now if someone opt in here, their name and email address will be added into your email marketing of choice. So I usually like to use Fluent CRM. Once you choose Fluent CRM, you'll have some options here, but I don't have it installed here. If we choose MailChimp or MailerLite, you'll find the MailerLite settings. You need to have your API key here and all of these settings. So make sure that you are setting your email marketing platform here. Let's go back to our landing page. So let's click save and save again. I think now we are almost ready. Let's remove the header from the landing page and also disable the page title. Click save. Sorry about the noise here. So let's go back to our ebook landing page. And here we go. This is our landing page, but still we need to make some things to the size of the page. So let's go back to the page itself. Let's go back to the page. I mean, we need to make a tweak to the width of the parent row. So let's choose the row itself. I think we need to make this like 100, 1200. Yes, this looks fine. Let's increase it. Let's make this 300. Yes, let's click save. And now if we open this landing page, now it looks nice now. Maybe we need to remove the footer, but I think this is an amazing landing page. Some people just pay like designers like $300 or $500 to create such landing pages. So now all we have done is using Kadence Plugins Pro to create this landing page. Actually, you can use the Kadence Plugins free plugin to create the page, but you'll not have access to the modal pop-up here, modal here, which you have used here, and that's it. Also, you'll be limited into the email marketing platforms that you can use. So this is a nice looking landing page that you can link to using your social media. You can drive traffic to this landing page using paid advertising such as Facebook ads. So up till now, we have been speaking about 3 ways out of 4 to turn this website into a lead generation machine. We have spoken about creating an opt-in section at the bottom of every blog post. I have shown you how you can add a top bar notification for something like the Black Friday or even for any event. And also we have created a landing page dedicated for our ebook and asking people to add their name and email address. The 4th way is to use a different plugin called Kadence Conversions. This one will create a pop-up that will appear in front of everyone who is visiting your website. Let me show you how you can do this. So let's go to the dashboard again. And here we have the Kadence element here because I have already installed the Kadence Conversions plugin here. So let's go to the Conversions tab here and let's add a new conversion element. Now, once we do this, you will be asked to choose which type of conversion types that you like to create. You can choose from pop-ups, slide in, and banner. Usually, I will choose the pop-up to create a pop-up that will appear if someone is visiting my website from a desktop device. But if they are visiting me from their mobile device, I will create another one that will show only if they are visiting me from the mobile device using the banner type. So pop-ups are used, this is my personal choice, pop-ups are used for desktop devices and banners are used for tablets and mobile devices or smartphones. So let's choose a pop-up here. I'll start, you can start from blank, but I like to use one of their templates here. Let's give this a name, let's call this desktop. Pop up, and let's style this. So let me get rid of the background image and let me add my image, my ebook image. Let's select the image. Let's add our ebook image here. And let's change this text into free download. And let's change the background color of this text only into yellow. Let's make this white. Now it looks nicer. This now stands out because this will pop up in front of everyone who's visiting my website. So let me also add or create a new text here. So let me just download this one, Okay, this looks huge, but still we can control this. We can decrease the size or increase the width of our pop-up. I'm going to show you how we can do this in a few seconds. Let me delete this one and also delete the button. And let's add our opt-in form here. So let's click here, add our advanced form. Let's add our form here and select it. Now we have our form. Yes, we are worried about the width of this pop-up. This doesn't look nice. We can easily increase or decrease the size by choosing the conversion element. And here we have all of the options relevant to the pop-up, the design and the triggers and the placement and display options of the pop-up itself. So let's go directly into the size settings. Let's make this wider like this. I think now this looks fine. Let's change the font size of this one. I like to use one font for all of my headings. And let's make this not all caps. And let's decrease. Okay, I think this now looks fine. Maybe we need to increase the spacing between all of these elements, between the free download, the heading, and the opt-in form. Let's choose the sections and let's increase this one, spacing here, yes. And let's make this one smaller. Yeah, this now looks amazing. So now let's go to the conversion items. Let's go through the main settings of the conversion items. For the launch triggers, this is where you choose how do you like and when do you like this pop-up to appear. We have here like, I think 6 triggers here. You can choose the time delay. So if someone is spending, let's say 5 seconds, after spending 5 seconds of inside my website, I like this pop-up to appear. Or I can just choose exit intent. So this pop-up will appear if someone is leaving my website, and based on my research, the exit intent converts a lot better. Scroll distance, if you like to show this, after someone scrolls down a specific distance of your website, end of content on load. So if someone opens your website, this pop-up will appear. Or custom link, this works the same way like the modal widget that we have seen before. I like to use the time delay. Let's make this 2000 milliseconds, which means 2 seconds only. And the second thing that we need to use is the repeat control. And here we can enable the repeat control, which means that if you like to show this pop-up every time someone is visiting, or every time if the same user is visiting your website, this pop-up will appear unless they sign up. And this also can increase the number of conversions. The position settings, if you like to show this in the center or in the left, usually it is in the center. Site settings or size settings, we have seen this. Container, this target pages. Here you can choose if you want to display this in specific pages or even inside your blog posts. I usually like to display this across all of my website. If you like, by the way, if you like to display this across all of your website, but you need to exclude specific pages, you can use the exclude settings here. Target visitors, if you like to show this to all of your website visitors, or logged in or logged out visitors, I just like to use the logged in users, or all the users actually. Target devices, as I mentioned, I like to use pop-ups only for the desktop devices, so I choose my desktop devices only here. Scheduling, again, you can schedule this. So we are done here. Let's click publish. And let's go to the website and let's visit a page and wait for 2 seconds. And here we go. We have our pop-up here. Now I need to opt in using my name and email address. So these are the 4 ways that you can use to turn this website into a lead generation machine. If we have time, and I believe we have time, I can show you a bonus tip to turn this website into a lead generation machine by replacing the content of your sidebar. Remember that when we started, the sidebar was like an ugly one or a confusing one. If we open this one and let's change the single post layout into a right sidebar. I should be able to see it. No, oh, sorry, I'm choosing the wrong layout. I'm choosing the pages. No, it should be inside the single post layout. Let's choose a right sidebar here. We need to get rid of this sidebar. We can make use of this space to ask people to opt into our freebie as well. So let's click publish. Now we have this sidebar. We can replace it with our opt-in form. Again, using the elements part. So let's go to the dashboard here. Appearance, let's go to the elements. And let's click add new. Choose the content section again. Let's say sidebar, opt-in. And let's choose a roll layout. And this is a bonus step for the guys who are staying till the end. Let's add a text here. Central line, let's make this paragraph. And let's make the color, let's make this white. And for the size, let's make this 30 pixels. Let's change the layout background into black. Okay. Let's make this all caps. Let's add our opt-in form here. Form. Let's add this one. And let's change the labels to, you can create different opt-in forms and make specific styling options to each one. You don't have to use one because the change that you make to this opt-in form will be populated globally. So make sure that you are choosing maybe an opt-in form for your sidebar with a specific styling and one for the landing page. So let's change this into, let's make this white. Yes. And let's leave this here and let's add an icon at the top. Let me add an icon to before. Let's add an icon here. Let's choose one. Yes, let me choose this one. And let's make it white. And now once you have this almost ready, we need to go to the placement settings and choose to replace the header. As I mentioned, the placements, we have so many placements here. One of them is called replace sidebar. And again, we can choose to populate this only inside the blog posts because usually the blog posts are the one that will have a sidebar. And we choose all users and click save. Save. I think maybe we need to make the size of this. Yes, it looks fine. Let's go to the section. Let's make some spacing between these elements here. Let's click save. Let's go to the website again. Let's go to the blog page. Open one of our blog posts, and here we go. This is our sidebar. Maybe we need to decrease the size or the font size. If we decrease the font size, this will look amazing. So let's go to the elements tab. Let's go to the sidebar. And let's make this 25. Okay. This should fix it. And also let's, decrease the size of the typography here. Let's make it middle. Let's make it smaller because this will go into the sidebar. It will have less spacing. So let's go to the website. Let's open the blog page. Yes, now this looks fine. We will need to, remove all of this spacing. The last tip that I want to give you is that you actually don't have to use all of these placement. If you like to include your opt-in pages inside certain parts of the website, you can just use a short code. Let me show you quickly, and this will be the end. So let's go to the elements here. This is the short code. If you just copy the short code and add it inside any part of your website, this will be done. You don't have to use the placement, but usually I like to use the placement because it makes my life much easier because only with one option I can just place all of my opt-in sections across all of my website. I can just add my top notification bar across all of my website. So let me quickly show you how you can do this inside one of the posts. Let's open this post. And let's say I want to add this. Let's add it here, okay? Let's click shortcode. Add the shortcode here. Click save. And let's open this one. You know what? I forgot where did I choose to open it. Okay, it should be here. So let me open this one again. It should be quick and easy. So let me add it here. Shortcode. Quick and easy. So let's save this one. Let's view quick and easy, and we should be see. Yes, this is the opt-in. This is the form, the registration form inside the website itself. So this is, I mean, using the Kadence ecosystem make your life much easier to create different opt-in sections inside your different parts of your website. And this ends our presentation or our presentation today. So hopefully now you can find or you can use like 5 or even 6 ways to turn your website into a lead generation machine. If you have any questions, I'm ready to take them. So let me, hi John.
Hey. One, thank you. I appreciate that. That's a really, really good demo. And as a person who is a visual learner, I always appreciate people who can create a guide literally real time, and then you can go back to it. So I completely thank you for that. And as always, if you have a chance, if you came in a little bit late, you'll have the opportunity to rewatch this when this is posted. But we did have some questions. There is a question from Fluent community, actually. And one of the questions was, is there a way to automatically split a long text between 3 columns without manually dividing the text for those 3 columns?
Can you repeat this? I mean, can I see it?
So let's see here. And our thing wasn't connected here, but basically just more so asking if you have to, do you have to manually do it, or is there something within Kadence that allows for you to split text?
To split test, split testing. No, actually, no, split testing is not inside the Kadence ecosystem up till now. It should be coming in the, I heard that it should be coming into the Kadence Conversions plugin, but still not available right now. But there are so many. I think a few of these services, there are few plugins that you can use, and also there is a service called Split Hero. You can use to split test your landing pages and sales pages.
Also a question for you. How do you deal with privacy, with GDPR and opt-ins and things like that? What is the best practice that you would recommend?
I usually add a privacy like line at the bottom of every landing page and opt-in page. Actually, I had one ready here in front of me, but I forget to add it. Especially in the pop-ups, I will just use I will add a sentence about the privacy policy, and I will link into or to the privacy policy page as well inside my website.
And so for mobile, how do you deal with, because we have this ever increasing, just people trying to put pop-ups and people trying to create specific forms for mobile. How do you optimize that?
Okay, this is another amazing feature inside the Kadence elements, Kadence blocks, Kadence conversions. Now you can set actually, for example, the Kadence conversions. We have 3 types of these. For example, I usually use the pop-ups to be displayed only in the desktop devices. Right. And if I want to have, I actually like to use a different opt-in like layout, and I would set this to be displayed only in the mobile device. So usually I create one and set the display only for desktop devices, and I will create another one with a smaller text, a specific messaging that will be displayed only in the mobile devices and also the tablets. So this can be done easily using the element settings.
And then a question about colors as well. When it comes to CTA and trying to get, and you did a great job of showcasing like trying to get things to stand out, but are there specific colors that you would recommend or specific shapes when it comes to CTAs that you would recommend?
Usually it will be about the text that you are adding inside the button. I mean, not the color, but it's about the messaging, the text that you are adding. But usually I'll make this stand out by making a strong contrast between the background and the color itself. And my advice is that don't get busy with the colors types, all of this. Make sure that you are making use of the copywriting techniques, not tricks, techniques to increase your conversions. And I'm still actually learning about this. I'm taking another copywriting course right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. There are tons of, it's a never ending process.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I totally understand. I did want to promote your YouTube channel for a bit. Can you tell us what your YouTube channel is? We did put it in the chat, but can you tell us what your YouTube channel is and what you do on there?
Yes, it is Abu Zaid WB, and I have a funny story about the YouTube channel, about how I started this. I always wanted to have like a YouTube channel, but one day I challenged myself, okay, let me start by creating 100 videos into 100 consecutive days. This was a very big challenge, but I challenged myself and I managed to create like 95 videos in 100 days, which means a score of 95%, which is great, I think. Usually I'll use my channel to create smaller videos, and in the near future, long form content about Kadence, how we can increase the leads coming from our websites, how we can create sales pages. And in the near future, I'll be using different tools. But mainly, of course, I'll be using Kadence ecosystem to show you the capabilities of using Kadence, only Kadence ecosystem, to have a lead generation machine to your website and to create sales pages.
Excellent. That is awesome. I always like people who go out and create and showcase on videos. So that is always awesome to see and hear. And
I like to share knowledge.
Yeah, no, that's In an ever increasing world where things can get kind of bogged down, we always appreciate people who have good knowledge to share. So Sharif, once again, appreciate you showing up. Appreciate you doing the demo for us all. We'd like to thank you.
Thanks so much, John. Happy to be here, and hopefully we'll be here again next time.
All right.